The Bellamy Diner had three things going for it: lukewarm coffee, pancakes the size of your face, and the fact that nothing exciting ever happened. The kind of place where the biggest scandal was when someone forgot to refill the ketchup. But that Thursday hit different. Andy was in her usual booth by the window. She had the kind of face that said, "Yes, I know you're talking too loudly on your phone, and no, I'm not impressed." She wore her work uniform, a navy blue 911 dispatch polo that, despite her best efforts, made her look exactly like a rookie cop. She was stirring her coffee like it owed her money when the front door banged open. And just like that, life stopped being boring. The man who stormed in looked like someone who had lost everything but rage. His face was twisted, his hand clenched around something tucked under his jacket. Nobody noticed him at first, until he pulled out the gun. The first shot shattered the silence. The second shattered a milkshake glass. People screamed. Forks clattered. A group of retirees ducked under their table, knocking over someone's pancakes in the process. Annie didn't move. She couldn't. Why aren't my legs moving? And then bam, she was tackled to the floor by someone heavier, warmer, and far more aggressive than she expected. "Stay down," her mom hissed, shielding her with her own body. Yes, that mom, Catherine, who everyone thought was just a sweet, slightly intense woman who made amazing lasagna and paid her taxes early. That mom just flung her adult daughter to the floor like it was her job. The gunman wasn't finished. His ex-girlfriend was already down, but apparently revenge had multiple targets on his list. He pivoted, wild eyes locking onto her mother. Then bang, and silence, the kind that makes your ears ring and your gut drop. Then someone's phone went off. Of all the ringtones in the world, the old man behind the counter had the most cheerful one. Marimba. The man had tried to call 911. Bless him. Instead, he'd accidentally hit speaker. 911. What's your emergency? The dispatcher's voice echoed, way too loud for a diner now splattered with milkshake and fear. The gunman turned. His eyes narrowed. Bang. Andy felt like her lungs had stopped working, and then his eyes met hers. "You." His voice was ice. "Get up." Andy opened her mouth, tried to speak, but nothing came out. The dude with a gun thought she was a cop, all because of this stupid shirt. "Catherine?" She didn't waste a second. "She's not a cop," she snapped, stepping between them. "She's just a dispatcher." The guy didn't care. He pulled a knife from his waistband, like this was the season finale of his personal crime drama. Catherine blocked it with her bare hand. Andy's mouth dropped open. Since when does my mother know how to disarm a guy like Jason Bourne's older sister? Sirens howled in the distance. The guy ran. Just ran. Paramedics arrived. Police swarmed in. People cried, screamed, tried to finish their meals because panic is exhausting and pancakes don't grow on trees. Catherine, bleeding but alert, grabbed Andy's arm. "When they question you," she hissed, "say nothing." "What?" "Nothing. No names. No timeline. Promise me." Andy had about 14 follow-up questions, but before she could voice even one, her mother was whisked away on a stretcher. At the hospital, a detective showed up. He had the face of a man who didn't miss lunch or lies. "You were there," he said, flipping open a notepad. "Tell me what happened." Andy blinked. It all happened so fast. The detective tilted his head. "Your mother blocked a knife with her bare hand. That's not fast. That's training." Andy's stomach did the Macarena. The news caught wind of the story. By nightfall, her mother's face was on TV. Heroic mother saves daughter in diner shooting. Catherine, of course, hated it. She'd always said attention was for politicians and narcissists. The next morning, she checked herself out of the hospital and turned to Andy with a look that could crack granite. "You're leaving tonight," she said, "with your stepfather. And tomorrow, you disappear." "Wait, what?" Catherine tossed her a wallet. Inside, cash, a burner phone, a key card, and enough worry to fill a truck. "Go to Carrollton. Unit 320. There's a car. Drive to May. Don't stop. Don't talk. Don't look back." "Mom, are we in a spy movie?" Catherine didn't answer, but her eyes did. Andy left that night. She found the warehouse, the car, the suitcase full of cash, but also IDs, dozens of them, all with her mother's face, different names, different addresses. One even had a weird French alias. "Who are you, Mom?" At a gas station bar somewhere in Nowheresville, Andy tried to collect her thoughts. Then someone recognized her. "Hey, weren't you at the diner? The one with the shooting?" Andy tensed. "Nope, wrong girl." "Sure," the woman said, raising her phone. "You look just like a man at the next table cut in." She said she's not her. "Let it go." He had a mustache, Andy thought. Finally, someone helpful. Then she saw it, the air freshener in his car, white, pine scented, the same one she saw hanging from the rearview mirror of a car parked outside their house. 2 days ago, Catherine hadn't been paranoid. She'd been hunted. The man with the mustache followed her, but not to hurt her, to protect her from her father. His name was Nick. A name Andy had only heard once or twice when someone slipped during holidays, and Catherine changed the subject faster than a remote on fire. Nick was a terrorist, not the throw rock kind, the plant a coup kind, the kind of guy who made people disappear and never bought birthday cards. He'd been hunting Catherine for 30 years, and now he wanted Andy. The final confrontation happened at a rundown cabin deep in the woods, the kind of place you'd expect to find either a meth lab or a moose. Nick stood there, smiling like they were old pals. "Hello, Andy," everything in her screen, but she held it together. Nick tried to explain himself, how Catherine betrayed him, how Andy was his legacy, how he could protect her now. Andy spat back. "You tried to kill my mom. She betrayed us." "No," Andy said. "She saved me." The feds arrived, eventually. Nick was arrested. Turns out, all that money Catherine stashed, evidence of a kidnapping gone wrong, of a manhunt that never ended. Catherine hadn't been hiding from danger. She'd been hiding with the truth. The diner, the knife, the burner phone, it all made sense. And the man with the mustache? Andy gave him her number, not because she needed saving, but because, after all this, she deserved a second date with Normal.